Welcome back. We are busy gearing up for tonight's main Republican debate, and what happens in Vegas isn't going to stay there tonight because we are there. One America's Ash Cargron is live for us in Vegas. Ash, what can you tell us about the atmosphere at the Venetian as these candidates are preparing for the big event?
Hi, Cassie. So, yeah, we're in the spin room right now at the Venetian Hotel in Las Vegas for the 5th GOP debate. They're starting the lower tier debate right now as we speak. With this being the first Republican debate since both the attacks in San Bernardino and Paris, as well as the LA school district incident this morning, which turned out to be a hoax, we now are in the first Republican debate since then. So, of course, the biggest issue, the biggest topic will be national security as well as foreign policy. Everyone wants to know how these candidates are going to respond, how they're going to answer, how they're going to protect American citizens. Earlier, I spoke to Dr. Ben Carson, who just went on a trip to the Middle East. I asked him how that trip would affect his performance in the debate today.
Well, it's always good to have firsthand knowledge and to actually be able to talk to some of the Syrians themselves, to the Jordanian officials, to many of the NGOs who are over there. And, really, they had a very different emphasis than what we hear in this country.
And as far as other topics are concerned, Donald Trump is seeing his lead in Iowa slip a little bit. He's still the front runner in the national polls, but we'll see how he responds to Ted Cruz. Dr. Carson is seeing his numbers slip as well. Same with Marco Rubio. So we'll see how those headliners will attack each other and go about it. As far as the lower tier candidates, Rand Paul barely squeaked in. Chris Christie is going to be in. Mike Huckabee is still in the lower tier debate. He didn't get up, but we'll see exactly how these candidates will respond to those tragic events and how they'll respond to one another's proposals. Back to you, Cassie.
Well, Ash, you mentioned Chris Christie. We know he was bumped down to the undercard debate last time, but tonight he's back on that main stage. I'm curious, how do you think he'll fare tonight?
Well, I was told by some people who saw him in the casino earlier that he's really relaxed. He had no tie on. Might have been gambling a little bit, secrets between us. But I think he'll do well. He was the U.S. attorney in New York around the time of 9/11. He's a big proponent of NSA spying and, data collection, the opposite of both Rand Paul and Ted Cruz. So I'm sure he'll attack both of them on that main point. But this should be a debate that he should do well in. Back to you.
All right, Ash Cargron, thank you. I'm hoping, as you mentioned, that we'll get a good debate going tonight on national security and foreign policy from these candidates. We'll be checking in with you throughout the night. Thanks again.